Hello, USJCI Senate. Happy September. You know, one of the pleasures and treasures that I have as the 49th president of the USJCI Senate is to talk to other leaders of other organizations, not just in the US, but around the world. And I just want to let you know that we're all still struggling through this pandemic, and we're trying to figure out just what's next, what's our way, can we find our way? But we're doing it hour by hour, day by day, month by month, we're doing it. Some of the other organizations are also struggling within the U.S. in particular about how we're treating each other when it comes to our political affiliations. And the great thing about the USJCI Senate is that we are still nonpartisan, as the JCs are. We believe in getting out and exercising your right to vote and exercising your freedom of speech. In this modern day time, of course, we have different platforms to do that, which we haven't necessarily used in the past. So we're using Facebook, we're using Instagram, we're using Twitter to post our political views and our thoughts and feelings on a particular candidate, whoever that person may be. In order to do that, of course, sometimes when we post our thoughts, those thoughts can be thought-provoking in a way that excites our friends to respond in such a way that may not be the best behavior. And what I'm letting the other organizations know is that the Senate, the USJCI Senate, is leading the charge in being respectful. Now, of course, every now and again people get really excited and sometimes some things are said or stated or put in writing. But I'm going to be sarcastic here, and that is between Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, they have this wonderful invention called delete. And you can delete that. Now, while I know that some people want to give their opinion, we must also remember first, and at the forethought of our minds, is that we can attack the words or the statements someone may say, but never attack the person personally making those statements. As a reminder, if you put things on Facebook, be ready for those to comment and be ready to unfriend them or friend them or whatever. But as with any political component or any other social unrest, anything that's going on with any organization, you're going to have that. And as I continue to tell other leaders around our country, the USJC Senate is above and beyond that. So I want to remind you, as we move into World Senator Day on September 14th, that less than 1% of all JCs become senators. Isn't that an amazing fact? Isn't it a wonder that we were looked at and viewed amongst our peers in the JCs to be given that honorable title, and that JCs still look up to us, and that they are honored that they know someone that is a senator. So we have to remember when we're talking or posting things on social media to make sure that we are the inspiration and not the deterrent of those. My mother used to always tell me the only reason you should ever look down on someone is when you are lifting them up. And I'm proud to say that I have known so many senators that do that. And we have to remember that in our organization moving forward. Especially in this time of the pandemic, in the time of elections, we're all going to have our opinions. But I want other members of other organizations and the leaders of other organizations to see how the U.S. JCI Senate is handling this and handling behaviors that may not be popular. That we aren't afraid as quickly as we put something on social media that may hurt someone's feelings, we are also just as quick to make the apology or realize that we need to move on. And then one of the reasons that I'm so excited about our fall board meeting that's coming up in just a few weeks is that people are working so hard. The Lawton team is working so incredibly hard to make sure that we're going to be safe, that we can enjoy the time of being together, enjoy some time during this incredible, awful pandemic while still conducting the business of our organization and doing it safely. And while I want to see you, I can't wait to see so many of you. I also want you to feel safe. each person has their own health issues, concerns, apprehensions, and it may not just be related to health. It may be related to if you're traveling out of your respective state and have to come back, you may have to quarantine. I want you to be safe. I want you to feel safe. So if you can't be there, I will certainly miss you. Our fellow senators will certainly miss you. But I want you to understand that first and foremost, that you must feel safe. And we're doing everything we can to make sure that you feel that way in providing that environment. We will get together again soon. I know we will. And we will recite those 65 words in our creed, recite them with pride, recite them loud, but we will recite them and we will look around at each other in that room and we will be respectful. I want to leave you with something. One of my favorite poets of all time, of course, Maya Angelou, who says that even in the darkness of light, even in the storm, try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. And I am asking you, as the 49th president of our wonderful organization, remember to be respectful, mindful of others' feelings, state your own opinion, and first and foremost, always strive and thrive in being the inspiration. You just may make the difference in someone's day. I will see you very soon.